Alright, excuse me. What's going on, guys? Bonsai245 here. And we're doing a little gameplay of The Giant on BO3 Zombies. Now, I'm still a little new, so I might not do too well, but, you know, I'm gonna try. So, yep. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm actually gonna turn off the chat, because I have my chat on my phone, so I can actually just play the game while you guys watch, and I can read chat through my phone. So what I'm gonna try to do really quick is get somebody who plays BO3 really, or I gotta see if I can get some people to play along with me. Um, Okay. What's up, Pax? Hello. Hey Pax, do you have Black Ops 3? Are you down to play some Giant with me on zombies for a stream? Well, this sucks. Can't find anybody to play with. Damn. I really don't want to do a solo. Whatever. Hmm?
Mission accomplished. Temporal disruption achieved. The future is changed.
Kinda wish I had an Elgato so I could post this on YouTube instead of just having to stream it.
And the doomed! Pays a price for your insolence!
Bruh, this game is so dumb. I should have just waited till that whole area was cleared, but whatever.
Who I am? No. That's why you better take the sacrifice. Great evil approaches. There is a chain of events that must be set in motion. Future hangs by a thread. Must awaken the test of it. Richtofen, whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it. You do not want to meet what's on the other side of the door. You cannot begin to comprehend the great evil you could unleash.
Oh, you just shot Richtofen.
I thought we were done with this. What can I say, Dempsey? Things change. Only a fool would dare to change history. I am no fool. What I do only to secure a better tomorrow. Yeah. Well, let's see if we live to see it.
Wait, so who did Richtofen just kill? I'm so confused. I haven't played Call of Duty in so long, I forgot the characters. I know Mason, I'm playing Richtofen right now. I always start off with Richtofen.
Field report. Dimensional
Okay,
insertion point was
so
off.
Richtofen's dead. I mean, Mason's dead.
Richtofen interrupted established
So
continuity. What happens next is uncertain. Allied
So-
operatives MIA. Have no reasons but to continue the mission alone.
So Richtofen, Dragovich.
Infestation confirmed.
That's all I know.
Positive identification of 115 on site.
Oh yeah, Nikolai.
As expected, my memory's slipping. Unable to determine current jump count to this location.
Oh wait, is this
Two
Richtofen?
at
Nikolai.
least, maybe more.
This looks like Richtofen. An HF harmful mindset is now
There's
online.
just something so beautiful about blowing shit up. Weapons getting dry. Need rounds. I gotta get some ammo before the bloodshed can continue. Step in line, freaks. The fun time started at the end of my barrel. Having failed to secure the intel, test subject's location is currently unknown. Damn it, Richtofen! Why do you always have to screw everything up?
Okay, so no, I'm playing Nikolai, never mind.
Check out the flying meat puppet!
This game is killing me because it keeps squishing me between zombies. And literally, I slid, and the dog jumps down right in front of me, and okay. Right. It's whatever. I don't even care anymore. I haven't played on this map. Let's try this. No. How the fuck is there a huge giant robot? Oh.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package, be in and out clean.
Where the fuck am I?
Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. Eat my blade, beast! Ka fucking boom, maggot addicts! Today, you die! First I took your legs.
Wait, is Reznov still alive?
I should never have trusted you, Richtofen. Never.
I think he's the Russian. Reznov, the Russian?
We may have escaped the giant, but once again we find ourselves face to face with another twisted incarnation of the German war machine. Will we never be free of this nightmare?
Where the fuck am I? I'm on some fucking, it's like, snowboarding, skiing hill. That was fast. Der Eisenrach? Some shit. Yeah, or something like that, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm on there. Whoa. There's a launch pad. Call for tram. What the fuck is a tram? Don't. What the fuck is a bow? What the fuck is this thing? Oh.
I will demonstrate superior Russian strength. Our mission to recover the Dempsey test.
Okay, so the tram gives you a free perk. interesting.
Hooked itself.
What is the okay, there's a launch pad. Okay, I started up the launch pad. There's a gumball machine. Let's go ahead and get one of those. God damn it, good knife. Thank you. No, it ran out. Stupid gumball machine. I reckon I'm gonna die on this map pretty easily. Cause I don't know where anything is. Oh, shit. Oh, yep, okay. Survived 3 rounds. That's great. Alright, we're gonna look up how to play this map. There. Okay, let's see. Ultimate Guide. Smith plays. Sure. Don't know you, but sure. I'm already okay. Well, alrighty then. Subscribe to somebody that I don't remember watching. Would you look at that? I say no. Cause I'm straight as fuck. Nigga. I'm still streaming. No. Yes, so don't talk shit. Don't say stupid shit on my stream. Stop saying stupid shit on my stream. None, but I don't give a fuck. Because I'm gonna try and figure out how to put this shit on YouTube. So stop saying stupid shit.
Lastly, we're going to focus on the bows and upgrading all 4 of them. That's going to be the main focus of this video. So guys, if you could please leave a like as well, feel free to subscribe if you're new to the channel.
How do I do that?
Great, but let's get into it. Alright, so you're going to spawn in this gondola area, which is basically like a 2-level spawn. Now, it's basically like every other spawn you've ever been in. You've got an arcade 5 on the wall right here, and quick revive is located right there. However, in my game, it happened to be gone because I was able to be solo. Now, moving down to the bottom level, we've got a gobblegum, which is kind of cool that they included that in the
What about the whole editing and stuff?
Shiva, so very basic. Now, there's 2 other things in this map which are kind of cool. We've got a landing pad, which I'll talk about a little bit later, and we've also got the tram. Now, how the tram works is there's these fuse pieces that you'll get from zombies.
Like just, you know, basic editing.
What you have to do is put it into that machine, and it will give you a
Like I don't need any like advanced editing, just like
right here. They both lead to power, but one is better than the other. So that's the first one. That's the high road. But we're gonna take the low road because this is gonna get us to the dragon area. So I recommend going this way first. So in this next area, there's not really a lot. We've got a KRM on the wall, kind of cool graphics and stuff going on here. But basically, you're just gonna want to head through this area. We've also got double tap and that gate right there, which is basically like a slam thing. And last but not least, we have gobblegum. Now, heading into this area, this is a very important part. I call this the lower courtyard. So, immediately we've got a box location there as well as a dragon head on the wall. We'll be talking about the dragons later and what they do. So, if we go up these stairs right here, we're going to get a gobblegum and a wonderfit. Now, this area is very interconnected, as is the entire map, and you guys will start to learn this as we go through it. We've got another lander pad there, and then again that staircase just kind of leads back down to the lower courtyard. Now going into this room right here, we've got an Elcar 9 on the wall, and we've also got a buildable station, kind of a random one. You're probably not going to be using it a lot, as well as a launch pad, which again that connects to the landing pads. I'll talk about that a little bit later. There's another door that goes down to there. We're not going to go there just quite yet, as again, everything connects to each other. We'll explain that in a second. We've got the VIP on the wall, and then the bedrooms. So this is a very weird part of the map. There's a Wonderfist there. Yeah, it's kind of confusing at start, but it's honestly just a big kind of circle area. Very, very dangerous, very close quarters. Now there's a KN on the wall. I recommend buying the KN. It's a great gun. But honestly, this is just kind of a way to pass through. You don't need to stay here. There's not a lot going on other than Easter egg stuff. Now, we've got the HVK on the wall here, and there's a door which goes this way to the console room. Again, we'll cover that in a sec. And we've got the gobblegums. But we're heading heading to power. So stamina up is in the power room, and then of course the key to success, we've got the power right there. Now this area is kind of cool, but again, it's just another one of those like little things. The Bowie knife is there for 3,000, so we can go that way to the console room or head out to the Bastion. This is the Bastion. So at the Bastion, we have one of the Pack-a-Punch locations, and we've also got a Death Ray, which is a very cool trap, great for killing the Panzer, and another launch pad. Now, one thing to note is with Pack-a-Punch, basically there's 3 locations on the map, and what you have to do is like just go up to it and you teleport the pieces to another location. And once you do that for 2 places, the third one will all kind of go together. So as you guys can see, this place kind of relates back again from the Bastion, goes back to the lower courtyard. Everything is related in this map. They did a really good job with this. Now moving towards the right of the Bastion, we have the clock tower. So at this area, we've got a Wonder Fizz as well as another landing pad. Now, as you've seen this all throughout the map, basically what they do is you have to initialize them, and then you can go into these machines that you see in the top right corner, and it's basically just a transportation method around the map. There's a few of them. Now heading into the clock tower, this is a very insignificant area other than Easter egg stuff. Kind of significant, kind of cool, but not of major importance. However, if we head down to the bottom, we're going to find ourselves in the main courtyard, and this is one of the most important areas of the map as it's just very central. It's got a lot going on. Again, there's another landing launch pad, which goes to the landing pad over to the lower courtyard. We've got a Cuda on the wall located right there, and then we've also got a mystery box location to our right here. Now this area leads to a lot of locations. Again, it's just like everything just kind of relates to each other. So electric trap right there, and here we are in the console room. So there's another dragon head on the wall. I'll point that out in a sec. We've got Speed Cola, Major Key. There is the dragon head right there, and then we've also got an M8A7 on the wall. Now this area is going to connect us up and back into the power room. So remember that area I was saying, we'll get back to that in a second. Well, here we are. See how it relates? It's very, very complex at first, and then you realize, wow, this is just like great for moving around the map because everything is next to each other. So as you can see there, that's this area. Now if we go to the left set of stairs, we have a Wonder Fizz machine as well. This is going to take us back towards the clock tower and courtyard. So we have this kind of top area with a Gobble Gum machine. Again, not a ton of stuff going here. You won't find yourself in this area too much in the game. There's the clock tower, and then we can take these stairs down into the courtyard again. So heading into the courtyard, there's one kind of last central area of the map that we can go, and to get here, you have to take the console room. So this is a kind of significant area, but mostly just for the bow, which we'll cover later. However, this is what we're looking for. So this is the anti-gravity room, the chamber. To turn anti-gravity on, you basically have to step on these 4 panels and wait until they're glowing blue. It takes about 5 seconds for each one, and then you get this brief moments of anti-gravity, which will help you find the shield piece. Again, we'll go over that later. Now, this area kind of diverts to 3 to 4 different places depending how you want to look at it. First, as you see, it just kind of loops around. First, we have a teleporter. Next up, we have a place that goes to the lower courtyard, that door here. And to the right, we're going to actually go back towards spawn. So, finally, we have Juggernaut. This is Jug's location. You have to turn the power on to get to it. But look, we're back to spawn. It's crazy, I know. How it just all loops together. Very, very complex, but there you go. Now, as you can see here, we've got this door, remember, that I was talking about, that, hey, where does this one go? We've got the LCAR 9, we have Mule Kick to our left there, we've got, I think, a KRM up on the wall here, as well as Gobblegum. But, if we see here, this location is going to head back up to the courtyard once again. Anyways, heading back down to the chamber, there's the spawn. This room was, as we were just looking at, I just want to show this again to you guys, because again, it all relates to each other. This was another door that we saw previously. This heads to the lower courtyard. See, again, it's crazy. Back to here again, we've got a second Pack-a-Punch place. You're going to have to teleport that. And then last but not least, we've got a little sort of launch pad, which is going to send you back up to the courtyard again, the main courtyard. Now, heading to the teleporter, as this is the last area of the map. Guys, it's crazy, it's complex, but again, it's going to make sense once you start to work it out. So, we can teleport here for 500 points, And this is going to take us to the rocket pad, which is very crucial for upgrading the bows, as well as getting a piece for one of the buildables. So here we've got another launch pad right there. That heads from the Bastion. We've got the VMP there, and that big kind of rocket thing that's probably really important. We've also got a Wonder Fizz machine here, as well as another launch pad. You can see that's going to send you up and into the spawn. Now, over here, there's going to be actually 2 steps that you can get on top of here. Guys, it's the final piece for Pack-a-Punch. Boom, there it is for 5,000 points as always. Pack-a-Punch camo is rainbow this time. Just a fun little fact for you. But anyways, guys, that is the entire map. Alright guys, next we're going to take a look at the buildables and then finally finish up this video with the bow and its 4 upgrades. First off though, let's look at the shield. So the shield has 3 parts. One spawns in the lower courtyard, one spawns in the upper courtyard, and one spawns in the anti-gravity. And to make things a little bit more complex, each part has 3 different spawn locations. The first one being in the lower courtyard is the tank. Now this can spawn right there, and that location up by these boxes right here, and that location right there. And then the last location is sort of up towards the top, kind of heading towards the Bastion, and it's going to be in this location right here. Now the next piece is located in the main courtyard. This is sort of like the face front for it. The first part is, or option XP is right there. The second one is actually very close to it. It's just located in that right across the area right there. And then the last one is located up in the bell tower, so you're going to have to run up here, and it's just located to the left of that sitting zombie or dead zombie, whatever. Now the last one's a little bit more complex. You're going to have to go to the main chamber and sit in on these 4 sort of panels and wait for them to go blue, and then you'll turn on anti-gravity. Now, to do this, again, you just have to stand on them, and then you're going to have to wall run to pick up this 3rd part. So, as you're going to see here, I find one of the locations, and basically what I do is I simply just kind of hop up. It's the same sort of mechanic as multiplayer, and pick up the piece. Again, this has 2 other locations. The first one is going to be, you're going to want to run towards the other end of the map. It's going to be located right there on that sort of eye-looking thing. And then the other one is going to be just not far from it, right across there in that location right there. So those are the 3 pieces. Once you get it, you can take it to any workbench and build it. I highly recommend using the shield as it gives you extra defense. It's just a very good thing to use. Now let's move on to the Ragnarok. So the Ragnarok is a...
I do not kill with my gun. I kill with my heart. The Dark Tower, PG-13.
Combination of both gravity spikes and an electric propulsion trap. It works the same way as the sword, as you have to charge it up for you to be able to use it, and there are 3 pieces to it. The first can be acquired from killing the Panzer. Very straightforward. It's just like in Origins when you kill him and he drops the piece. The second one is located in the rocket place. Basically, just wait for a test cycle to go off, everything's going to start going crazy, and head to the back of the map and hit this switch. You can only hit it as the trap is going off, and then go back into this room. Now, by the teleporter, there's going to be a little control panel, and there's going to be flashing lights. Wait for these lights to flash green. It's going to be a little bit difficult as you have to try to survive, but basically, eventually, all 3 will turn green, and just go up to it, hit activate console, and your piece, or second piece, I should say, will be located in the teleporter. As for the third one, what you want to do is go to the Bastion and turn on the Death Ray. This is just going to kind of cycle through, and once it is, there's going to be a sort of part floating in the air. Now, to get this piece, you have to line up your launch pad shot with it. So in my game, it's located through this one. So essentially, just activate it, and you'll pick it up as such. Now again, just go to whatever location you want to build this, and that will be your Ragnarok. Again, something you definitely want to build. Awesome, awesome thing. Super clutch, and that's the second buildable. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you how to build the bow or the Wrath of the Ancients and then upgrade it into its 4 different forms. If you haven't left a like yet, please feel free. So the normal bow is quite easy to build. Basically, there are 3 dragons located around the map, and you have to feed it like you do in Mob of the Dead. So the dragon needs 8 zombies, killed in front of it for it to be fed. The first one is located at the lower courtyard. The second is in the console room, as you can see right here. Also, just ignore my face. This is just gameplay from a stream. And then the last one is going to be located down by the pyramid in the anti-gravity room or the chamber. So after you've done all three, basically once you feed it, it just kind of crumbles like that. Head up the stairs towards the knight, and you're going to find your bow, named the Wrath of the Ancients. Alright guys, so now it is time to start looking at the upgrade processes for this bow. So there are 4 in total. We have the Wolf Bow, the Electric Bow, the Void or Skull Crusher, and lastly the Fire Bow. So this is going to be very complicated. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright guys, so now we're going to look at the Wolf Bow. So basically, for this first step to the beginning of the trial, what you have to do is find 4 picture frames located around the map and hit the pictures in the order that tells the story. However, the pictures are going to be in a different order every time. So, the pictures are located in the clock tower, the mine just by Mule Kick, the console room up top on the floor, and in the museum sort of area. And basically the order that you have to hit it in is, like I said, telling a story. So the first one you have to hit is the one where it's going to be a picture of a king and his wolves. The second one is going to be the king riding off to war. The third one is going to be the picture of Der Eisendrache, a castle located with sort of like this tentacle monster around it. And then the last one is the king getting killed. So simply hit square on all those pictures, and then you're going to want to head down to the anti-gravity room, and you'll notice the wall breaks, pick up this arrow, and we can move on to the next step. Now head to the rocket launch and go and look for this red flag up on the mountain. You're going to want to hit it with your bow, and you're going to notice that a skull is going to drop down, and this is actually the skull of a dog, the master's dog. So take it to the little spot right here and just kind of hold square, fiddle around with it, and a dog is actually going to spawn into the map. Now you're going to want to actually follow him around, and he's going to take you to 3 different areas, and he's actually digging for his master's remains. So basically what you want to do is just get kills around him. He's going to actually, believe need 6 kills, and once you get that, basically what's going to happen is he's going to like do this little thing. You can go up to it, press square, and he'll take you to the next area. So the 3 locations are always the same. It's in that main courtyard by Double Tap, and the last area is just beside Pack-a-Punch in the chamber. So from here, what you want to do is you're going to notice he's going to go and start looking at this wall, and that's where his master's sort of casket is. So you're going to have to wall run, and this has been notoriously difficult for people, and shoot your bow into that little hole and hit an urn. So I recommend hitting it from the left, and basically you just want to fly in there and get it, but once you do it, actually this little panel is going to pop down. You can put the pieces in, and this guy's going to kind of spawn and do a little thing, and he's going to give you the reborn arrow. So lastly, take it to this place by the pyramid again, and just get 20 kills, I believe it is, and you're going to have your reborn arrow. So all you have to do is just put it in after you've got the 20 kills, and there you go. That is the wolf bow. Alright guys, so now we're going to move on to the fire bow, and this is probably, I would say, the second best bow in this game. So the first step you have to do is head to the top of the clock tower, shoot that little symbol, and it will reveal the broken arrow, which you can pick up. Now from here, you're going to want to head to the rocket and wait for a test sequence to finish. Now immediately once the door opens, you have to run out and shoot this glowing thing with your bow. If you do it successfully, you'll see a sort of fiery thing head up to the castle. Now here's where it gets difficult. There are 3 circles located around the map that you have to hit as you're teleporting through the air. So the first one is located just by the death ray to the left of the corridor, kind of below the steps. The second one is located at the double tap area, sort of just below that window, kind of on the ground. And then the last one is located just by the Wonder Fizz, kind of to the left of the death ray area by the clock tower. So again, what you have to do, and this is gotta be a sniper, man, you gotta fly through the air and hit them as you go. So that first one, you go from the lower courtyard across and hit it just as you land. The second one, as you're going to see here that I already showed you guys, you have to fly through the air and hit just by the death ray, and basically the only time you can hit this is when you're in the air. So you're going to see, if you miss it, you're not going to get anything. However, when you do hit it, it will actually stay lit up, as you're going to see right there. Now for the last one. This one's kind of hard. So as you can see, double tap right there, you have to hit it in that exact area. However, it's just so quick and so precise that this one's probably going to take you a little bit. So next up, you have to stand directly in all 3 circles and basically just get 5 to 10 kills. The circles will stop being lit once you've got enough kills, and once you've done all 3, you're going to have to note that 1 will go back to being lit up again. Take note of that. So from here, what you're going to want to do is head to the clock tower again and go up to the clock up at the top and hit square. Now this is going to give you an apothecary symbol that you're going to also have to remember. So there are 3 fireplaces located around the map. One is below the dragon head in the console room. There's another directly to your right as soon as you walk into the bedrooms, coming from the lower courtyard, and the third one is located just between the Gobblegum and the Wonder Fizz, also located in the lower courtyard. Now each fireplace has an apothecary symbol located inside of it, so match the one on the clock to the fireplace and go back to the circle that is still lit up. Now if you get some kills around it, there's going to be a fire sort of volcano thing that spawns up around it. And what you have to do is you get 3 shots or 3 chances, and basically with your bow, when you shoot it and it hits the ground, it will move the fire sort of rock to where it lands. So you get 3 chances, and you basically have to shoot it, and then it'll travel to another area, stand where it lands in that fire volcano, and then basically you have to get it to the determined fireplace. Now hold square on the fireplace, it's going to do a little thing, and then you're going to get a symbol that you've done the next step. So from here, head back to the bastion. You're going to notice that the big sun that was up in the air is down. Hold square to it, it's going to explode, and then it's going to give you the reborn arrow. So from here, just take it down to the little area. It's going to take 20 kills again that you have to fill it up, put your bow in, and it will give you the upgraded fire bow. Next up, we're going to move on to the Skull Crusher or the Void Bow. And basically what this does is when you shoot it, it sends out a whole bunch of little skulls and attacks all the zombies. It's very cool, and let's get into the process. So first step, you have to go to double tap area, look above the wall, and basically shoot that. It's going to...
I do not kill with my gun.
really quick before this video starts, I just want to let you know that my book, I Hate Myself, is officially out in stores. I'm so excited. You can get it at Barnes & Noble, you can get it pretty much anywhere that sells books, and you can also get it online, you can get it on iTunes, Google Play, and all of that shit. So, IHateMyselfBook.com is where to get it online. So please, it would mean everything to me if you went out today with all your friends, went to the bookstore, took a bunch of pictures with it, and of course bought it. And send me the pictures on Twitter. I am so excited, and so nervous. I really